Hi everyone, this is Cherry Chen from Real Estate Tax Tips. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Have you ever considered any type of measures to lower or limit the amount of taxes that you would have to pay at death? Or have you ever wondered how you pass your big, gigantic real estate portfolio to your next generation without triggering much taxes? If you've ever had those questions in mind, you've come to the right place. I'm going to illustrate to you how this life insurance policy product helped me as a real estate investor and small business owner to solve all these questions that I listed earlier, as well as providing the protection to my young children in case anything happens to Erwin and I, and also growing multiple assets at the same time. So this little wealth hack I'm going to share with you today will help us resolve all these questions. Before I go into the details of how the whole life insurance product works, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can stay on top of the latest tax tip and wealth hack strategy that I implement for myself. And give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you have any questions, make sure that you leave it in the comment section below and I will get back to you personally. There is this saying that tax and death are both inevitable in life. Just when you thought that you are going to pass all your assets, all your rental portfolios to your next generation seamlessly, I've done so many cases, analysis and consultations with my clients that their parents or themselves would be expecting to pay hundreds of thousands of taxes on death, on deemed disposition of their assets, even though they are not going to sell the property. So their kids, the next generation who are going to receive these assets, inherit these assets, will be forking out a lot of money to just pay for these taxes. And in order to prepare for that ultimate eventual tax bill, Erwin and I decided to opt to purchase life insurance. And in particular, we decided to opt for this life insurance product that's called whole life insurance. I'm not an insurance expert, so don't ask me how to distinguish between term life insurance, whole life insurance, regular insurance. I understand whole life insurance because it helps me to provide a protection to my family. It's a guaranteed tax-free payout. The policy, the money that I put into the policy is guaranteed to increase. There is a guarantee formula that the company, the insurance company, would have to meet, and they are contractually required to deliver those returns. These are the reasons why I am choosing to work with the whole life insurance policy model. The whole life insurance policy works kind of like home equity line of credit. If you're real estate investors, you would understand what I'm talking about. You buy a real estate property, a rental property. When it appreciates, you go back to the bank trying to tap into the appreciation of your rental property. You refinance the property, or you get something called a home equity line of credit. And you borrow against your rental property's home equity line of credit and invest in the second property. And that's how a lot of real estate investors in my circle build their portfolio. Now, whole life insurance policy works similarly. The way it works is that you contribute to your life insurance policy. There is a cash value in the whole life insurance policy. I borrow against that whole life insurance policy, and obviously with an interest rate. But the benefit of it is that when I borrow from my whole life insurance policy, the growth factor within my whole life insurance policy will continue to grow, just similar to what a home equity line of credit, because your property value, you still own the property, the value of your rental property would still continue to grow. So essentially, with a whole life insurance policy, I get to protect my family, have a guaranteed secure return, and I can borrow against the policy so that I would be able to build two assets, because when I borrow against my policy, I have my whole life insurance policy that's building for me, as well as I could use the fund to invest in my small business rental portfolio or stock portfolio. I get to build multiple assets at the same time. And this is how I chose to use whole life insurance policy to kill three birds with one stone. The bottom line is, having your own whole life policy does not have to be a financial drain to your assets. You can choose to have both your whole life insurance policy as well as your rental portfolio all at the same time. By having the whole life insurance policy, you can also get your death taxes covered, you give the protection to your kids, and you also are able to build the financial wealth that you always want to build. If you have any questions, I am not a licensed insurance broker, so don't ask me. Click the link below to connect with my life insurance policy agent, and he would be able to get the answers that you need. If you like the video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button or give us a thumbs up. If you find that the information is helpful to anyone in your circle, make sure that you share the video with them. If you have questions, feel free to comment below and I will try my best to answer your questions. Until next time, thank you for watching.